Ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing in the one and only couple of today, Joseph and Thanky, in just a while. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the best man, the grandmother makes her presence here, right through, coming in as a grandmother. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. I say, here they come, here they come, here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, in a while, we will have the couple entering. Meanwhile, you're very serious, you need to be moving a little bit. Everybody, move to the music, move to the music. Come along, Joseph and Thanky. First time as husband and wife. Shower down the confetti, everybody. Well, here they come, party people. Very well. You will agree with me, the bride looks absolutely stunning, isn't it? Joseph looks a bit stunned, but that's agreeable. He's got such a lovely, gorgeous lady by his side. Now, before we do what Joseph and Thanky does for the very first time, I need to teach you a chant. All right? But before that, I'd like to have special people right behind the cake. Mr. and Mrs. Mathachan, the proud parents of Thanky, can we please have you right there next to your daughter? Mr. and Mrs. Jogi, Martin and Neetu, Mr. and Mrs. Joji, Martin and Neetu. Yes, the sister who's been working her heart out. Teresa, we'd like you here. Nitish is there. We've also got Thomas and the rest of the troop. The grandmother, she made her entry as well. Ladies and gentlemen, so here we have them. They're going to be performing their first task as husband and wife. It's a 10-word chant which you have to repeat possibly all through your married life. But the beauty, ladies and gentlemen, of this chant, it's a 10-word sentence, but each word is made up of just 2 letters. All right? It's going to be difficult, but let's see you get this right. If it is to be, it is up to me. Easy, isn't it? If it is to be, it is up to me. Repeat it now.
If it is to be, it is up to me.
There you go. For both of you, for your marriage to be brimming, it's upon each one of you to make it special. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to that moment. So how good is your cooking skills, Joseph?
Excellent.
Excellent. So good on you, Thanky. So here we go. We're going to induct you into the kitchen already. There we go. Together, both of you hand in hand. Hang on there. We're going to count it down. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are seated, from 10 till 1, and then we shall have the cutting of the cake. Are we ready? Are you sweating, Joseph and Thanky? Little bit, right? But these are, well, sweat of happiness. Here we go then. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sing along. Clap your hands, everybody. Joseph, it is said that 3 things that a married person should live by. You had a beautiful mass, there's prayer. You're going to do now some sharing. So prayer, share, and throughout your life, you'll care for each other. Take a nice big piece and, yes, stuff each other's mouth with it. There we go. How meticulous he is. Making sure that the icing doesn't land on her nose. And likewise. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. One of them tasked. We shall tick off. Done very, very well. Ladies and gentlemen, a traditional wedding would have the popping of the champagne. Nitish, you know what they say, right? Louder the pop, sooner Joseph will become a pop. Yeah. Very low, he says. Well then, we'll find out now. Ladies and gentlemen, anytime now. Are we ready then? Go, Nitish. How fast is he going to be a pop now? Pressure's on you, Natty. Come on. Make some noise, everybody! Yes. Shake and twist a little bit. Whoa! Dude, tonight's the night, mate! I think there's going to be some action. Very well. Brilliant job done. Thank you, Nitish, with a little help from the BIL, brother-in-law, I say. You're very single, right?
Very much so.
Ready to mingle?
Another few years.
Ladies, single and ready to mingle. But hang on, I'm going to hand over the mic to you, sir, to address this happy gathering. Please.
Everyone, like Jeffrey said, I'm Joseph's younger brother. For those of you who don't know, but I'm not much of a speech giver, so it's going to be short and sweet. But from yesterday, if anybody knows, there's one saying that we put up. It's brothers by chance, but best friends by choice. And Joseph, my brother, is my best friend. And he's been there for me throughout, for anything that's happened, anything I ever required. I'm sure he's going to do the same for his lovely bride, of course. A very caring person, very loving, and goes out of his way for everyone he loves. Apart from that, a few funny stories about Joseph now. Back when we were kids and me and Apu, we were both roommates, of course. Ever since I was born, he's my roommate. So now that he's married, that's over. So when we were small, Apu used to go out. He's a major party animal, so he used to go out partying a lot and all that. So I still remember these times. Apu would come back home late in the night, like 3, 4 in the morning after his parties, and then the door's latched from the inside. What do you do? So he opens up the window in the bedroom and starts throwing these little stones and stuff at me. And I'd go open the door for him half in my sleep and go back to bed. And, well, nobody knew anything, but I think now I'm up and know, right? So now at least, well, by any chance, if you do get locked out, it's not me. I don't have to get any stones thrown at me. Thanky, get ready for some stones. Huh? Or you can just let him sleep out. Oh, God. Imagine that. So other than that, well, Thanky, the lovely bride. So very happy that Joseph found someone so lovely with him. And I wish them all the best. And Thanky, for you, just a few pointers for a very happy married life. So with Apu, right? Just make sure that whenever you're at home, okay, all the drawers should be shut, the cupboard should be closed, everything neat and in its place. We've got a cousin in here somewhere. She's here. She's going to help you all out with that. You know who you are? No, she's not saying who she is. Okay. I'll introduce you later. And more important than anything else, okay? Always remember to keep the doors shut when the air conditioning is on, because you will never hear the end of it. So, why is the door open? We've got a lot of experience on this. So, can we pass around the champagne, please? So everybody, once again, thank you everyone for joining in today to bless Joseph and Thanky on this wedding day of theirs. And let's just raise our glasses and toast to them to a happy married life together and wish them all the very best. Cheers.
Well, Thomas, that's nice short and sweet speech. Last time I went for a wedding, Thomas, the Toastmaster said, he asked all the married men to stand next to that one person who has really made a change to their lives. The barman almost got crushed, you know. I'm glad you didn't do that here. Ladies and gentlemen, the younger brother, he shares a lot of happy moments, but now you have the room to yourself. Gentlemen, I'm going to hand over this mic to the man of the moment to say a few words, please.
Well, unlike my brother who went extempo here today, I've actually, written some stuff down because considering the enormity of the occasion, I was pretty sure that I'd be damn nervous. And I am a bit, but I think I should pull this off. So ladies and gentlemen, until today, August 31st has not been a very historic day. I was hoping to give you all a short list of fascinating events that happened on this day in history. But not much has happened. A quick look on Wikipedia told me that on this day in 1897, Thomas Edison patented the kinetoscope, the first movie projector. In 1920, the first news radio broadcast was in Detroit on this very day. In 1997, Diana, Princess of Wales, died in a car crash in Paris. And on this day, in the year of 2014, you attended this wedding reception and heard the finest wedding speech ever. But actually, to be honest, that is the best man, and not mine. I was not talking about mine. The best man speech. I did, of course, have a great speech of my own worked out for you today, as you can see. And but as I'm now married, my wife has told me what to say instead. I would sincerely like to take this opportunity to thank Thanky's parents, Matachan, or Achachan as I call him, and Dolly, or Amma, for always making me feel very welcome when I come visit them in Kerala, and for giving us a wonderful engagement and reception that was held in Kutatakulam in Kerala on May 24th of this year. Most of all, thank you for giving me your blessing to marry your daughter, Thanky. We would like to thank both sets of parents, as we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them. Thank you for all your love and support over the years. Thank you. For all the advice and that you have given us, for putting up with us and pointing us in the right direction. I would like to especially thank my parents, Joji and Minnie, for all the help with today's preparations and for hosting this amazing wedding and an endless list of other things apart from this. I must also thank Achachan and Amma for bringing up such a lovely daughter. Today also represents a great occasion for both of my parents, being the culmination of many years of planning of a different sort. They have prepared me well, supported me through my school and college, and taught me the difference between right and wrong, but only so that I know which I'm enjoying at any given time. For the rest of you, on behalf of my wife and I, we would like to thank you all for coming here today and sharing our special day with us. Especially those of you who have traveled so far to be here. I would like to make a special mention here of Vandana or Vandu Chechi and Salman, who have traveled all the way from the United States in Seattle, literally the other end of the world, to be here today. Thank you so much. I would like to thank all of you for the presence in both sense of the word. A huge thank you for all the presents and cards and kind thoughts, but most of all for the smiling faces that I see in front of me today. I asked about a week ago how Thanky looks in her wedding dress, because I was really anxious to know how she looks. And I was told that she looked wonderful. But that didn't prepare me enough for when I saw her walk down the aisle. I was overwhelmed, to say the least, by how beautiful Thanky looks today.
Joseph, you're going
I want everyone here, especially Thanky, to know how lucky I feel to be here right now. Thanky is beautiful, intelligent, hardworking. The list goes on and on and on. To my wife, my bride, and the joy, thank you for everything you have done. You know everything about me and love me just the same. I have many faults, yet you still agreed to marry me. I'm extremely lucky to be the one to marry you. And I hope this is the start of many happy days together, years together. We have been planning this wedding for over 6 months now. Although it seems like a lifetime, well, I have to say, I say we, but really I meant Thanky and my family, because I just agreed to show up here. And that's about it. So big thank you to all of those of you who have helped us, but especially to Thanky, who has managed so well. A special thank you to my younger sister Tia, or Teresa, as some of you all may know her. She is responsible for almost everything that took place this wedding weekend. She's put in a lot of work planning and organizing this wedding. I would also like to thank her better half, Nati, or Nitish, as less of you all know him, for being my personal assistant through the whole of last week, and for agreeing to be my usher. You have been absolutely awesome. A special thanks to the both of you for hosting the Madrim Web function last night. Thank you very much. I would personally like to thank my younger brother Tichu, or Thomas, for agreeing to be my best man. He has been a tower of strength throughout the proceedings. Well, that is to say that he was there and involved in organizing each and every part of this wedding. I haven't seen much of him since he's always been running around somewhere or the other. And being the best man at a wedding is the hardest thing, because you never get to prove it. Thanky and I would also like to thank Nibu and Shlok for being ushers today. Nibu has flown down especially from Kuwait to be here, and I thank him for agreeing to be my usher. And here's a special thank you to Shlok for agreeing to be my usher and doing such a fine job. A final big thank you goes to the maid of honor. There's a maid of honor. And the bridesmaids for making this day an absolutely joyous one. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding. I would like to propose a toast to the bridesmaids. They've done a fantastic job. Cheers, guys. Well, I could stand here and give you a load of old stale jokes, but instead I think I'll leave it at this. Thank you very much for joining us and coming here tonight. I think my wife, Thanky, would like to say a few words.
Okay, I obviously don't have any speech written, but I'd really like to thank all my family members who've come down. And I'd really like to thank Neetu, who's done so much for me today. And thank you all.
Well, Joseph, you're a lucky man. She's a lady of few words. So unlike my wife. Well, Joseph, my wife, I speak to her in words, she replies back in paragraphs. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you have a glass in hand or not, to the count of 3, to this wonderful couple, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like a loud big cheer. To the count of 3, all right? We want this room reverberating with your sounds. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Hey, you can do that louder. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, go bottoms up on your glasses to peace, prosperity, and they say if you have your weddings during the rains, for fertility as well. I just thought I'll drop that in.
How does it always come back?
It comes to that, right? So come along then, we'll have a few photographs, ladies and gentlemen, and then we shall see romance in motion when they have their first dance as husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph and Thanky.
So many nights I'd sit by my window waiting for someone to sing me a song. So many dreams I kept deep inside me, alone in the dark. But now you've come along. You light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with song. Finally a chance to say, hey, I love you. Never again to be all alone. You light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with song. It can't be wrong when it feels so right. 'Cause you light up my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, come rain or shine, he said he will walk down the aisle, and he did today. He may put John Travolta to shame, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, dancing classes given by both of them will begin a little later.
We want that's what you wanna do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
You need to give a legal kiss to your wife right now. Legal. Are you ready? Three cheers to Joseph and Thanky. And if I were allowed to quote scriptures, I'd say, go forth and multiply. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, goodbye, good luck, and have a wonderful, well, what's left of it today, Sunday. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
You go first. You talk about his. This is what we always do. Appu knows about this as well.
Thanky, you are very lucky because all the men that I know that Appu is one of the nicest guys on earth. Yeah, Appu comes first.
I think Appu is the only guy I have bought beer for. I've never bought beer for anybody in my whole life. Appu knows that. But he deserves it, right?
Thanky, you're a lucky woman to have a man who's so expressive. The guy does not stress. He is so chilled out, he is happy-go-lucky, and I love that about him.
Appu, what can I say about you? Well, you've been the biggest bully in my life.
My earliest memories of Joseph are from when we were in school. We were in school together. He was the captain of the basketball team, the most happening player. All the chicks were like, oh, Joseph, the main guy.
It was the first time I meet Appu, and I knew this guy wears his heart on his sleeve, and ever since that we've had very, very fond memories of Appu.
Appu, brother from another mother. You're no longer a brother-in-law. I think that differentiation's stopped some time back.
Make us silly.
That's okay. No. Scrap that. Thanky, start eating, start drinking, and start speaking. Okay, you started speaking, you're gonna start drinking and eating as well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've been wonderful. I think that was excellent.
Okay.
Good luck, Appu. I love you.
Where
Good
you-
luck, Appu. I love you.
Yeah.
Good
And
job.
Thanky too. Say.
And Thanky.
Okay.
May I? Thanky, I hope you and I turn out to be the best of friends, because I was thinking about this in the loo today that yay, I finally have a sister, because these boys, they always kind of gang up and do their stuff, and now I have finally someone to have my own fun with, and there you are. And yeah, I hope we will become the best of friends over the years, just the way you are with Neetu. I hope that'll be you and I in, some time. Alright, love you.
Bye.
Have a happy married life.
So Apu, Thanky, finally the wedding's over. A lot of work put into it. I'm going to go into hibernation now for a couple of days. But yeah, wish you the very happy married life together. And like I said in my speech, now our roommate agreement is over. So now Thanky, you get to hear his snoring and all that rubbish that I had to face. Now I get my room to myself. Yes, finally.